A lot of people struggle with motivation. I will tell you one of the keys so that you can stay motivated while changing your body. But first, I have to dive into a story so that you can understand why. I was ordinary in this way that my brother was the athletic one, so I leaned into being the smart one so that I could stand out in my own way. One of the things I love about a good prodigy is how they made things seem effortless. Think of Nickelodeon kid stars, LeBron James, or think of the Queen's Gambit girl if you're a chess geek like me and like binging Netflix. If you have ever seen people like that and thought they are so cool, you know exactly how I felt. I took these guys and saw the outcome without realizing the massive amount of work that went in so that they could actually get the outcome. But because of it, I went through my schooling and my life priding myself on getting called smart, but only if I could get the good result while putting in minimal effort. You can call what I had the broken prodigy mentality. Because of it, I had many of my teachers and family members start to give me feedback first subtly, then very bluntly. They would tell me, "You're so smart," but it would always be in a way to where I could tell there was something else that they weren't saying. I mean, there was a phrase that I heard so many times that by the time I was in high school, I absolutely hated it. It would be, "You have so much potential." But here's something to think on. Others' opinion of you will only start to define your future when you start to believe into the story. So fast forward a couple years, now I'm in the adult world as a Navy Duke. Most of you guys will never meet somebody that actually has this job because it's just not a lot of them. But the most important part is these guys are the guys who got the highest test score on the test that's required to enter the military, and I did not. I got a good score, but then I had to take another test just so I could squeak into this program. It didn't take me long for me to begin to notice that they had the same mentality that I had when I was younger, the broken prodigy mentality. They had great expectations for their career and a belief that they were going to get it by putting in minimal effort. Now, you may be at a time in your life where the goal of changing your body is like my military career was to me. It was super important. So this time, I knew I had to do something different. I tried a lot. I tried consistently, even when I didn't want to. I tried whether people were there watching me or not. And it felt really weird doing it. Something different happened though. I finished first for the practical part of my class in a program that they say only 10% of the Navy is qualified to get into. This was the first time in my life I actually got the result that I wanted as opposed to having to settle for something because I wanted to put in minimal effort. I tell you this story because some of you may not like parts of your body and you may want to change it. Maybe the reason why you're there is because you're doing the same thing I did when I was younger and you have the broken prodigy mentality. You're putting it inconsistent or minimal effort and settling for it's not that bad, or at least I'm better than this guy or something else. And so one of the biggest keys you'll have to understand if you're looking to change your body is you will have to try a lot. You will have to try it consistently, whether you feel like it or not. You will have to try whether others are there or not. It's been a long time since I've seen those teachers and family members, but I bet they'd be saying something different now. And the same will happen for you. You will be able to build something you didn't even know was possible when you commit to breaking the broken prodigy mentality and trying with everything you've got every time over time. You guys know I don't normally make content like this. If you liked it, just let me know in the comments.